how hyped that gets me every time.
Yes. And then we're all like,
I was about to say, are we supposed to be having like a lightsaber battle right now? Like, this is like John Williams.
I have a wand and a keyblade. Not quite a lightsaber.
I can go get my new lightsaber.
Ooh. You should. But maybe after introductions.
Okay.
So, hi everyone. Welcome to the self-care stream, which is part of the Creative Kickstart Camp 2021, and that is put on by the Right Mama. So, I'm so excited to be a part of this, and really today is just meant to be very chill. We're not talking about negativity. We're not talking about things that are happening in the world. We're just here to be collective and happy and peaceful, and that is our mission tonight. Because sometimes we just need a break from it all. So, do you guys want to introduce yourselves? I'm sure everyone knows you, but I like a good introduction.
Hello. I'm Brooke. I make videos. I do writing and reading. I'm trying to kind of balance it out a little bit more this year. I'm currently posting 3 videos a week, so we're going to see how long that goes for. So yeah, check out my channel.
No, wrong way.
hey, I'm Autumn Ashley. I make content videos as well as host live streams. I co-host more than I host now. I did just release a video today. It was about setting up my 2021 writing journal. So that's happening. It's less than 6 minutes, so you can torture yourself for 6 minutes, I swear.
It was so good. I was actually...
It was great.
No, I was...
It was good. It was good.
I texted Bree. I was like, this thing is garbage. And then I was like,
I told you it wasn't going to be that bad.
But anyways, sorry. But hi, I'm Autumn. I also am working on a project, YA fantasy called Project Brina. So that's me. Hi. Oh, and I have wine.
Very nice.
It's a cute little goblet.
And I have cheese. Because you can't have wine and not cheese.
You're onto something.
And it was unopened.
You are speaking my husband's language right now, Autumn.
And it was unopened, and I stole it from the kitchen. So
Nice.
I'm sure someone's going to be upset
What a
with me.
win.
Sorry.
Hello. My name is Madeline Monahan. Normally just go by Maddie because it's easier to say. This is Salem. Because if you have a black cat, you have to name it Salem. This is also her snuggle time. I post writing-related content, book-related content finally, and movie-related content on my channel. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing that twice a week. What are you doing, cat? I also post pictures of my cats and quotes from my Hades Persephone novel on my Instagram, so definitely go check me out over there as well.
Perfect. And hi, I'm Brie Bonomo. This is my channel that you're on, so you should definitely subscribe if you are not. You found your way here. But I post writing and booktube content as well as a few things that I would like to venture into this year, such as tarot readings and movie adaptation comparisons. Yeah. And me and Maddie are going to have a live stream where we're going to rewrite the Rise of Skywalker, so that's gonna come.
Yes.
We got to work out the specifics on that, but it'll be better than what Lucasfilm gave us.
Exactly. But yeah, I am working on a couple adult fantasy projects, but tonight I am just enjoying. I was gonna do wine, and then I decided that I had rum chata, so we're drinking hot chocolate with rum chata.
Ooh!
And it's like chocolate. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It's delicious.
Nice. I didn't have time to make myself a bourbon smash, so
That sounds good though.
I have tea brewing though, I hope. Maybe, possibly, I don't know.
I literally was like, do I want tea? Do I want more water? Do I want alcohol? So then I'm like, hot chocolate, alcohol. Good water. I have that too. So yeah, so everyone in the comments, hello Gio and Yada. That's actually why I wanted to do it.
Right?
It kind of like set your expectations up and then
Yeah.
tear them down.
Wait, hold on a second. I have what was needed for that music. I'll be right back.
Oh goodness. Oh gosh.
I mean, I do have my wand.
Oh, there you go. It's like Harry Potter versus Star Wars.
Yes.
Going on.
And this was custom made for me, so it's literally my wand. And it's my
Oh,
favorite thing.
This is what was needed.
I have I don't know if it's the same one, but I do have his wand as well.
Is it? It actually kind of looks like it's crackling on the.
It does.
That's really cool.
The wands are upstairs though, so I don't have them down here.
It won't turn off. Hold on a second.
Oh gosh.
There we go. Okay, got it.
Good. Yes, and Gio liked your face when that was over.
Dude, that was an epic countdown. Holy moly.
And Zara, I'm so glad you're here. And yes, we are gonna keep mentions off this stream, but it is desperately needed right now. Miguel, hello. And he said hi to Salem.
Salem says hi as she scratches my chair.
Zara's drinking cold water to hydrate, even though I might switch to hot shot. I mean, I agree, and also I do water off camera, but I do have water because I have to have water somewhere.
Yes.
Megan, hello. And Catsius, hello. Your Sith energy was too strong. Seriously. Maddie's like, I can definitely see you being a Sith.
I'm 100% a Sith. Like, as I've gotten older and I like look at the Jedi rules, I'm like, well, I've broken already half of these already. So you know what? I'm just going to go join the dark side and I'll see you guys over there.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like I want my energy to be Sith, but I think when it came down to it, I'm a Jedi. I'm just like, I know I'm too good. Even when I don't want to be, I know I am.
You can be in the gray. You can be a gray Jedi.
Ooh, okay, I like that. We'll
So that's a thing, apparently.
And she's my fave.
Yes. And also, I'm so sorry. I can wait.
Oh, no, go ahead and we can come back.
I was going to say, I just want to tell Brooke that I love her hair curled. I wanted to tell you as soon as I got on the stream, but you were in the middle of a conversation, and I'm
Sorry.
like, it's really pretty. No, you're fine. But you have to know that your hair looks gorgeous like that.
It looks so good, Brooke.
Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of work to get over.
I understand.
Thank
And my
you.
hair's not long anymore.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting mine cut like a lot. I don't know.
Join the Older People Club.
I know, now I kind of like miss it.
Yeah, well,
Now
that's
I'm
me.
like, oh.
I don't. I watched that the music video that I was in. I watched that and I was like, my hair was like really long then, and I was like, I am so glad I chopped it all off. I hated that my hair got that long.
Yeah. So I was gonna bring that up because my first question, and I guess I could make a banner for it.
Really quickly.
Yeah.
How do you like Brooke's hair? No.
I know, Brooke, you were killing it with the hair. Like, it looks so good.
Yeah, but so on that note though, I did want to just say that I watched first of all, that was a really long song, but second of all, I was like so excited for you, and I was like, oh, there's Maddie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
It looked like fun. You know what's really funny though, and it's not something that like I've advertised a lot because I forget, but when I watched your video, I was like, I was in a music video. And I was like, I'm like, this really wants me. I want to be back in a music video again.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. And the people who I worked with were like such a happy group of people. And it was,
oh my God. And her voice is beautiful.
Oh, her voice is stunning. And she's such a nice person to boot. Like, she was so funny. Like, in between takes, like, she and I would just be like joking with each other. Awesome. She's such a wonderful person. It was so fun.
Y'all making me feel all not artsy and active
Me too.
feet
Girl,
here in
you
the right-hand corner.
make videos. That's artsy.
Yeah. I'm
Just
gonna
like
put
hi.
the music video link for you, Maddie.
Well, you don't have to do that, but
I want to, so that everyone could go watch and support you.
Yes.
Well, go watch and support Sophie.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Go watch
that would
and
be
support
amazing. but
Sophie because she is the artist and that is her videos. So please go support her because she is very, very talented.
What is? I know she has an interesting spelling. What was the name of the song again?
It's called Lost in Your Presence. Do you want me to type her name?
No, I got it because I knew I already searched it. So I'm like, as soon as I just
Okay.
I had to type in "lost" and it was there.
Mhm.
She introduced herself to me as Sophie, so that's what I call her. But I know that her like professional like artist name is a little different.
Okay, posted.
Oh God!
But yeah,
Why did you have to write it like that?
because I was like, I know it's not really Maddie's video, but I'm like, that's what I'm gonna call it. No discredit to Sophie.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you, Brie.
But yeah, I was like, I always look on backstage because like I want to be extras in things, and like most of the time I always miss things when they're close by. But then I was like, I always forget that I did a music video, and I had to do it for 2 days because the first day was like we got all ready, and then the setup didn't work, so we had to like literally like we tore down, and then we had to go somewhere else to a warehouse.
Oh my god.
It was a really cool video because it was all pictures. So it was like stop motion. So we would take a picture and then move the scene. So he's like drumming or he's stringing on the bass for the entire song, but it's like very jerky. And I got to be in emotion. I was yellow.
That's so cool.
Which was happiness, actually. It worked for me.
Yeah. I know that location was like a really difficult thing because she kept like messaging me. Like after I gotten like instructions and everything, like the locations kept changing. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Sorry, he's ordering dinner. And like so at one point we were going to do it at like a waterfall, and then we were going to go to a beach, and then we finally ended up filming it at a winery, which I was like, wineries in Virginia are like the most gorgeous thing ever. So I was like, I ain't complaining, and it was a beautiful day out, and I was like, this is the best shoot I've ever been at.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. Also, I go to like the Finger Lakes in New York a lot, and wineries are literally the most beautiful place.
They are. If y'all ever come to Virginia, I'm taking y'all to a winery. Not for just for the wine. I'm taking you for the scenery.
Yes, I mean both, right?
Yeah.
I'm always down for some wineries and breweries. I do both. I'm fine with it all.
I would do both too. I just like the experience.
It's so funny. So like when I first started dating my significant other, well, my significant other and I turned 21. Let me be more specific because we were dating way before that. Mm-hmm. And so when we turned 21, and I was like, I want to drink wine and I want to go to wineries and breweries. That's not really a thing that's like common on their side of the family. Like they're not really drinkers, which is totally fine. But I'm like, I'm all for it. Mm-hmm. And so at first it was like, do we have to? And now it's like when we go on vacation, they're like, oh, hey, there's this really cool winery I think you would like. And so I'm like, you know,
I love it.
Take me right to it.
That's awesome.
I've actually never been to a winery and had anything to drink there. I know, right? I know.
We're gonna come visit one day.
Yeah, right?
I know. When y'all come visit, I'll finally drink something at a winery.
Yes.
There's so many wineries by me.
I was gonna say, same here. Mm-hmm. And we got breweries. Oh, we got it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do too. I just don't go to them.
That's fair. We also have breweries around here, so we got a little bit of everything.
I feel like you're more likely to find me in a brewery than in a winery, though.
There's some breweries that do both.
Oh, take me there.
So I do want to get back to Gio's question too, but before I want everyone to answer this one. But mine's really quick. But for the first time since I got my new job, I successfully had multiple sessions and an intake today. which is great because it's been very, very slow in trying to track down people. I've only had 2 kids on my caseload for a month. So it was really exciting to finally get more kids. And one of my past clients reached out to me and sent me an email and was like, I miss you so much. You helped me so much. Like I'm still using what you taught me. And I'm like, you're gonna make me cry.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah, so that really did make my day.
I love that.
Yeah. Brooke, what happened to
That's
you?
so
What happened this week?
I finished my read through of my first draft of my project that I'm working on. So I'm going to start editing right away.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll drink to that.
Oh, saying ding.
oh no, I don't have anything. I should go and get my water.
You should.
I don't know. Oh, hello. I was just about
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn my fan off. I'll be right back.
Okay. And so I
was too.
was gonna say I will look at some of the comments because we did have. Okay, so Zara said she hit 700 subscribers and released her 4th book, which is amazing. Congratulations, Zara. I also
Zara's had an awesome week this week.
Zara has been super productive, which is amazing.
Yes.
And I know I posted both videos for you guys, so they are in the comments if you find them.
I have a video coming out soon that the link is going to be in, but I would recommend looking up the artist if you want to see it now. This is all just to support her. This is just me being like, go look her up.
Yeah, the artist that I was in, it's so funny because he ended up marrying someone that I went to high school with. And like we were in art class together and they're both bassists. Like I'm like, if I could have picked 2 people to be more perfect for each other, but I didn't know who he was at the time. And he's a local artist, but he's so talented. He knows like multiple instruments and he literally planned out the entire video. Like he directed, like other than he didn't film it himself, but he directed it. He wrote like the entire like layout of it.
That's
and
awesome.
like it came out so good. So like my brain is like, how did someone think of all of this?
Right.
But it was really good. So I definitely think supporting small artists is a must.
Mm-hmm.
And Miguel said that this week he was motivated to write, which is always good.
Always a good feeling.
Yes.
Gio gained 16 subscribers.
Nice.
And your first live stream. Yes.
Good job, Gio.
And DL Stewart came in. Saying good job. DL gets to start work tonight for the first time. Oh my god, that's such a relief.
That's so good to hear.
Woohoo.
And let's see, Shadows Layer jumped in. Hello. Megan popped in to say hi. Yes, we are definitely taking care of ourselves.
Yeah.
And yes, so me and Maddie have been in music videos now. Woohoo! And yeah, Jill, it was circumstantial for me. So it's like I think I was at the right time at the right place with the right people asking those questions if people wanted to be a model, and I was like, yes.
I mean, and the other thing is sometimes it comes completely out of the blue because I literally had like just made my profile on Backstage. Like I had just put it together and like not even a week later, I got a message on my Facebook from Sophie asking if I wanted to be in her music video. So it comes as a surprise sometimes.
Yeah. And Gio, just because you live in a small town doesn't mean that it can't happen. Because I live in a small town too. And there have been so many movies that have been filmed in and around my area. And it's definitely possible.
Filmmakers love using Georgia as a backdrop.
Mm-hmm. I was telling, well, one of the streams I think too, there was a pretty big movie with Ryan Gosling in it, and they filmed 20 minutes away from me, and a little bit in my town too, but like they use mostly the other the other town, and it's super small, so
yeah.
They film a lot apparently in like Virginia, like the Virginia Beach area, which isn't where I am, but it's close enough. But there's like Richmond has become like a big film hub too. So even in small towns, Gio, it's happening because people are recognizing that these places are good for filming.
They're beautiful. Yeah, because that's really what it is. It's like so beautiful.
Yeah. Virginia's also good to shoot horror films in because we have a lot of woods.
So does Pennsylvania.
My the most haunted state in the United States.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't know that. I thought it was Georgia.
I mean, a lot of battles.
We what?
A lot of battles were there.
We did have a lot of battles.
So, that alone.
This is actually where we won the Revolutionary War, so we got our reputation written here.
Yeah.
But the Shadows Layer was motivated to write and looking up Twitch. Twitch is really easy to set up as far as like just getting started. I don't know how to do all the little like fun things yet. My friend is supposed to do it for me because she streams more than I do there.
I don't even know what Twitch is. I'm just the old lady in the corner like, what?
Gamers, but there's been a lot of writers who are going over there. And Miguel got 3 subscribers. Oh my god, hey, 6 is better than none. So you're making progress.
Yes.
Okay, and then Autumn, I don't think you said what your good thing was.
I had a good thing that happened this week.
I hope so.
Let's see. Oh, the 2 videos that I wanted to film this week, I sat down and I filmed them, and I was happy that I did it on the day that I said I was going to. So I didn't push it back. It did not happen. So.
Excited.
Right.
Okay. So while I get back to Gio's question, this is probably going to be a mistake, but I'm going to do a clay mask. And my face is going to probably stay in place and I'm not going to be able to talk, but we're going to do it anyway because this is a self-care stream.
Oh my gosh. While you do that, we should totally play Mad Libs because I have Mad Libs.
We can totally do that. All right, let's get back.
The answer is children.
And then Gio had a fun question, which I actually really like this question. So it's, what nationality is your main character?
Greek.
Easy one.
If she was anything else, I'd be concerned.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I love that.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to talk about my prophecy project just because that's what I've been working on more so lately. So my main characters, so I have a high fantasy and I'm creating an entire world. So they don't really have nationalities necessarily, but my 2 main characters are white. Not trying to be like boring, but I did feel comfortable writing them as white characters. But one is, it's not on page, but she's asexual, and the other one is pansexual. So the 2 sisters, one is asexual, one is pansexual. I have an adoptive family for one of the sisters is Asian inspired. Like that's how I always picture them, was like darker hair, a little bit more Asiatic. And the love interest for the other sister is biracial. So there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. My main characters are Canadian. I don't know. I always, like, not in terms of characters, but in terms of setting, I always used to set my stories in the US. And I was like, why do I do that? Like, I don't know anything about, like, anything. Like, it's like, I don't know why I just don't set them in Canada. So I set this one in Toronto, and it just makes me so happy. I don't live in Toronto, but.
Good. Well, hey, that is. You can have Diane as your reference, because that's where she lives.
I know. I was like, Diane, I might have to come visit you for research.
Yes.
I already told Diane, I'm like, we're able to travel. Like, you're getting a visit from me. I don't care.
Literally, though. I know. She said she loved driving, so I'll come to you.
Yes.
How far are you away from Toronto?
Like an entire day's drive, like 24 hours.
God.
Because
That's so funny. She's 6 hours from me.
Yeah, and like we live in the same country. Like we live in we live in provinces beside each other, but like it's just so big.
I know, it's wild.
Yeah.
All right, get ready for this.
I'm ready.
Do you have an answer for yours?
I've actually never thought about it, but it is like a magical, mystical world. So I don't really think about that when I'm writing the story. So I don't know, honestly.
Okay.
I get that. I don't think too much about it either. The only reason why I say like Greek is because they're Greek gods.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to cop out there.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna make them American or something. That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, Percy Jackson kind of did that.
Huh?
Percy Jackson kind of did that.
Kind of. I think he still tried to like keep it at least the gods themselves to like like the actual Greek thing and just have them adapt to like the modern times depending on where they position Olympus, because it changes every once in a while. Like they change where they put Mount Olympus. I remember those books way too well. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just loving watching Bree paint her face.
I know.
It's just so satisfying.
I'm trying not to. Well, I was going to say, I'm like literally over here going, I'm an ogre. But I can't say it in a Shrek voice. Oh,
It's so funny.
this is so soothing. It smells awful.
I imagine.
You should have had like some like lavender being kind of like wafted into your face as you're like doing it. Like a little infuser.
But yeah.
You kind of look like the early stages of the Elphaba makeup from Wicked.
I love that.
I can
I was about to say, you have to belt out Defying Gravity now.
I love that song. So don't tempt me.
I love that song. If you start singing, I start singing.
I'd be terrible, but I would have a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. I think we're coded.
Now, had I known that masks would be out.
I said this from the beginning. It's in my description on them.
Whoa! I sensed a lot of hostility in that response. No, okay, wait, I got it.
Them's fighting words, apparently.
I know. Hang on. I have my mask here.
Are you leaning out of frame on purpose?
There we go.
That's
So clever.
That's so funny.
You want me to keep it on?
Can you breathe in it?
Maybe. I guess we'll tell in a couple of minutes.
Layer said, I actually do a family vlog and was going to stream my pets over there. Oh, so perfect. You should do both. I mean, I feel like on Twitch, you can literally do whatever you want and people don't care over there like they do on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Uh-oh. Where did Brooke go?
Brooke vanished.
Oh, I saw an arm. Oh.
I feel like it's too close.
I can't drink water today. I keep like feeling it.
Oh my god.
It's fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Just ignore me.
Are you all right?
I'm
All
good.
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 Yeah. I am, one of my like goals for this year is, because I already have a Twitch account, I've used it, but I think Twitch only leaves your videos up for like 30 days. So if you go over to my Twitch, it looks very eerily empty.
Dog butt.
Aria!
Come here. Come here. Say hi to everyone.
She says, no, lady, you look weird.
I know. That's out of the camera. Come here. She thinks I have something for her. This is why.
Oh.
Hi,
Say hi.
Hi, she's so cute.
Oh.
She's boldy. She's on a diet, but she just keeps trying to eat more food, so it's not working very well.
That sounds like Sika.
Yeah, I guess I gotta move this for her because she wants to sit up there. And there's a box in your way, isn't there? I'm so sorry, miss. There you go. My princess. But yeah, what I was trying to say about it went right up. The Twitch, my goal for Twitch is to do more video game streams, but I want to do a stream where we're video gaming because I have a book club with two of my other friends who also stream on Twitch, and we are thinking about doing like video game nights while talking about the book when we finish them.
Ooh,
So combining both.
That sounds fun.
that would be really.
I'm excited. We tried it one night, but we ended up not streaming because none of us were in a good mood.
Oh.
I don't remember what that one was for. Probably Alphabet, maybe.
Maybe I don't know.
Can't remember.
Oh, it might have been in response when I said Greek for Stephanie and Haiti.
Probably. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So Genevieve is finishing a quarter black or back. This hurts. Oh my
Is
god.
it hard being over there?
Mm-hmm. It is. Zara's is American. And then a group of people after my own heart, yes. That is one of the ones I have seen on Broadway. Not original cast, but it was still wonderful. And Justin Guarini from like American Idol season 1 was Fierro. And I was like, this is a flashback.
I've never seen any play on Broadway. I either have slime tutorials available to me, or I have, or like occasionally we've gone and seen Les Mis at the Kennedy Center, but that is about the extent of it. One of these days I'm going to go up to New York City for a weekend and just hit all the Broadway plays I want to see.
Well, then you can call me because I'm only 2.5 hours away.
I'll pick you up on the way.
Yeah. I'll fly in.
I was about to say, Autumn, you might have to fly up.
Yeah.
Brooke, you might have to fly as well.
Yeah.
I am like literally, my husband would hate me, but I will have all of you guys at my house. I'm not even kidding. You guys can literally show up and I'll be like, yay!
Hey, I would be so down. So down.
I have a guest room. We have really nice couches. We have a chair that can be a bed, and I also have a futon in our basement. Like we have like 6 places, you guys, and we have an air mattress. Like I can fit everyone.
I'm gonna have to see how long it takes me to drive to your house because I might leave work one day on a Friday if it's not too far and just drive and be like, Maddie, I'm picking you up and we're going to Bree's house and we're gonna surprise her. It might be 3 in the morning, but we're gonna surprise her.
We're gonna get there. No, it was funny though because when we were down in North Carolina, I was looking it up and I'm like, I'm only 4 hours away from Autumn. Is it worth the drive down there? Like I was seriously debating driving down there, and I was like, how the heck am I gonna get back? That's not a day trip.
You totally could have. Like
I thought about it. I really did. But the problem is that we only had the one car. So I couldn't like drive down and just let my husband sleep at his work overnight. Like I don't think they would have allowed that.
he could have Ubered. I mean,
He could have. That is true.
Oh
The
my
things
god.
we think of afterwards.
I know. Hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
So wait, you're in North Carolina? Or Virginia you're in, right?
I'm in Virginia.
Okay, you went to North Carolina though. That's
Yeah,
what
we were in North Carolina for about 2.5 weeks, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I started, so my last job that I had, they sent me out for a week to go to training, and I was in North Carolina, and it was really cool. But I knew no one, and we didn't have a car because they didn't give us a rental car, so it was like the worst. But like, we had other people who like went after us, and they gave a rental car, and the one girl like drove 2 hours to go to the beach one day, and I'm like, you guys couldn't give us a rental car.
What part of North Carolina were you in?
Was it the capital?
Raleigh?
Nope.
Charlotte?
Yes.
we were in Charlotte. Were you there for Christmas time?
No, I was there in October. So it was like perfect weather because it was like a little bit cooler down there, but like still pretty warm, so like we would just walk everywhere, and it's all highways. So like we were literally two of us, like two women, just walking around the highways because there's like no sidewalks anywhere.
That's crazy. I will recommend though, and it's worth the wait. It is kind of a long wait, but it's worth it. But if you're over there around Christmas time, definitely check out the light show they have at the Charlotte Motor Speedway.
Ooh.
It's very cool. And if you are like me and have seen Logan Lucky, you will be quoting that movie the entire time you're on the speedway, because you do actually get to drive like on the
so
speedway
cool.
and on like the racetracks and everything. It's very cool. But if you're me, and my poor husband can attest to this, if you're unfortunate to be in a car with me, you will hear nothing but Logan Lucky quotes the entire time.
Yes, I can't wait.
You don't even have to see the movie.
But as long as you're saying it to me while I'm driving, honey, we can go wherever you want. Keep me entertained.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like we would have a great road trip.
Y'all, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do like an author tuber, like ride and I don't know, ride and something.
It can't be wine, so don't say that.
I was gonna say ride and write, but I was like, that's a little bit.
How is that?
Unless the driver talks into their phone.
And I can't do that, so.
Although it would be fun if we all just had like a starting point, and then we all like met up at that starting point and then did like a road trip to wherever else.
Yes, that reminds me of the song Wagon Wheel by Darius Rucker. Like,
Yes.
I always feel like he's traveling in that song because he's like heading down south. You know, I won't finish singing it.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna wagon wheel it
North Carolina.
down up the road and pray to God I
I
see
see
headlights.
headlights. Okay.
I love you guys.
Sandra and Haley both popped in to say hi. And Yaza had commented before, I didn't notice it, but about nose strips. I do have a couple charcoal ones, and I love them, but you can't get them wet because they started disintegrating on my face.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
No, it wasn't too bad, but like instead of like I think clearing my pores, it literally just left like a black mark. I was like, well, it's probably not doing the job that it's supposed to do.
Bree, is that starting to harden on your face?
I can hear it. Like,
Yeah.
I can hear it too. That's why I was like, does she need to take care of that real quick?
Not it's still a little bit wet like up here, so it isn't really tight in my cheeks. I feel like I would terrify small children right now. And thank you guys. She is very cute and uses it to her advantage. Yes.
yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
because Zara is like New York, New Jersey too. So
Yeah, yeah.
A bride.
Sarah, you have to go see Hadestown. That is a requirement. I am not leaving New York City until I see Hadestown. I refuse to leave.
I don't think I've seen it, so I'm down.
Ow, I love the music. She got me addicted to it, so I think it's only fair that we go see it.
Okay.
I'm down.
I want to see. Oh shoot. Oh well, actually, so I can't go see this one because my husband, the one musical he will go see is the Book of Mormon, and we were supposed to go this year until everything happened. So that one I can't go see, but that is on my list, like high on my list. Now I can't. I had another one that I wanted to see.
I haven't seen Wicked yet, so I would really like to see Wicked. I don't think Les Mis is on, but I always have to see.
If it ever does get
If it comes back, I have to see it because I was born and raised on Les Mis, which is like the strangest thing to raise your child on. I'm realizing. I know all the words to Lovely Ladies. I've been singing that song since I was a baby, much to my mother's dismay. But there was another one that I wanted to see.
I just realized because I'm a moron. I want to see Hamilton.
Yes, I would.
Like,
love
why didn't I think of that immediately?
I would love to see Hamilton. I heard that there's a Percy Jackson musical, but I might stay away from that just because the movie disappointed me so much. I don't want to be disappointed again, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how. Oh my god, this hurt. This is like so tight right now.
And I am like trying not to laugh because it looks really funny, but you're so darn cute. And I'm like, I can see.
Yeah,
I can
this is why I said I'm like I really won't because I haven't done one in a while, and it does make my face feel so good afterwards. But I'm like, it's gonna be ridiculous on a camera.
No, you're fine. It's just funny when you talk because all I see is your bottom lip moving.
Yes,
Sorry, I'm
like
not very supportive down here.
I'm like a marionette.
I was about to say you could draw like the 2 lines and then it would look like a puppet. Halloween.
Just wear a clay mask. For
Yes.
Okay, so I did misread, and it's she's not a quarterback. She does not do any physical activity. Okay, and so okay, Zara, like you Manhattan socialite, you.
Ooh. No, that's really cool. I do really want to go to New York City. I think that'd be fun, at least for a little bit.
It is. I would never want to live there personally. Like it's just I like no one around me.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like where I live because I can drive there any given day if I wanted to.
Yeah. I definitely want to go visit. I keep saying I want to go there for Christmas and just like see the Christmas stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
I would tell we could do like so the thing with like going to New York is like I mean we should plan this around BookCon because then it'd be normal to have a meetup.
Smart. I like that.
I'm
I
down.
don't know why I went Irish there for a second. Smart. I like that. That's a good plan there.
You got the good eye there, lass.
Yes, she did it. Oh my
I
god.
apologize to any and every Irish person who comes across this video.
That is awesome. Bree,
For
I
my
think that's the
accent,
best.
not
Sometimes, okay, so I don't know, did I tell this story before? But when I was younger, I had to go to speech therapy because I would talk in random accents all the time. And I was good at them, so they put me in speech therapy.
Oh no.
But the funny thing is, they used to tell me, like, the biggest fun I would talk in is, like, a Brooklyn accent. So people would, like, think I was from Brooklyn, even though I never lived in New York.
Oh my gosh.
So,
I love your past lives.
yeah, so never every now and then, and sometimes it happens in my videos, like I'll just be talking and something will come out in like not in English accent. So I don't know.
For some reason this morning, I don't know if it's because I was tired, but I like was slipping into like a New England accent. So I was reading things that end in ER as like EA. So I was saying Rita instead of reader, but I said it in like an actual like New England accent. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? My family's from Oklahoma. Why am I talking like this?
Oh my god. Okay, so Zara's gonna go see those with you.
Yay! Let's go.
I love that.
Fun fact, the 10th anniversary concert of Les Mis is as old as I am. I'm actually older than it by 2 months.
Dang.
Fun fact. So that's what I grew up watching. So no one will ever compare to that cast. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably honestly what I would end up doing is trying to get a lottery more than like it wouldn't be like honestly Hamilton would probably be a spur of the moment for me just because of that reason. Like I would be like, well, we just got tickets, so we're going tomorrow.
Yeah.
Is Oklahoma still on Broadway? Because I know they did like a revamp or whatever, reboot, whatever you want to call it for Oklahoma.
I have to look up Playbill and see what's up there because I was so sad. It was off Broadway, but like there was a Harry Potter like Hufflepuff musical, and I was like, what?
Hufflepuffs, yes.
I was like, why did I not know this? And now it's closed, so I can't even go see it. I'm so
No. Oh, Hufflepuffs finally get recognition.
Wow.
You can't go see our own musical.
no, seriously, like what a disgrace to my namesake.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. You're doing us Hufflepuffs dirty.
I know. Yeah, I saw that BookCon wasn't going to be. I think most things aren't going to be around, but whenever it's around again.
Yeah.
Because honestly, as soon as it comes around, like I'm going. So just so you guys know, I'm going to be there whenever it comes back. So
Yes.
I was going to go last year. It was so much last year, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so we will plan.
Yes, we will.
Hi, right, Mama.
Hey.
Oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. I want to do I would be terrible, but I want to do aerials so bad. It looks so much fun.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
No.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Unless I do know a couple things, I don't know necessarily BookCon, but I know a couple conventions were renaming themselves and rebranding, so that might be a thing. But I can't see it being canceled forever just because it's so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you go to their website.
Oh, go ahead. I was just saying.
When you go to BookCon's website, it just it's not a website anymore. It's just oh, we're working on the next chapter of Book Expo and BookCon. It's really
Maybe they're
strange.
redoing the website.
Yeah, maybe they're rebranding.
Well, and maybe not even rebranding, but honestly, they probably, because they don't know when they're going to open again, there's not worth having any information on it, because usually it would be filled with, these are the dates, these are who's going to be there, these are the events.
Yeah.
So if they don't have that information, then, because
Yeah.
there's another one in New York,
Oh.
it's it's a teen book festival, but they have the same thing on their website when they skipped a year and their website page was literally one page and it was we'll see you next year.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, short, sweet, to the point.
Yeah. Appreciate the blunt honesty.
Yeah. Oh no! Darn it! Or I guess as they say, darn it. I cannot wait for a version of Oklahoma to be sung in an actual Oklahoma accent. Because what they are talking with is what New Yorkers thought people in Oklahoma talked like.
I love that.
Is not what they do. That's almost like a Texas deep South exaggerated accent. So I can't wait to hear Oklahoma with real Oklahoma accents.
So you've got to go to Oklahoma then.
Yeah, you got to go see Oklahoma in Oklahoma, and then you'll get the real accent.
Yes.
I'll take you guys to Oklahoma. There's a great burger, ice cream, grocery store that my family absolutely adores, and you can do all three things in one shop. It's great.
Oh my God, I love it. All right, I gotta take this off.
Yeah, free yourself.
Yeah, so let me see. I can make another banner. Oh well, hey, look, perfect timing, guys. Because we can have a new introductee to the game.
Am I too late? Are you guys wrapping up?
Nope, I'm gonna probably go till 8:30, so you got 40 minutes.
Yay!
Awesome. I just got back from dance class. My brain is literally goo. I came home and drank a bunch of water and then tried to get everything together. So
What kind of dance,
Apologize.
I ask?
contemporary, and it was our last dance class because my teacher's going back to college to get her degree, so she can only do it during winter break. So I'm really bummed, but it was also really good.
That's so
Contemporary. Oh my gosh.
That is so fun.
I
Okay,
love it.
so Helene, I put a face mask on and it is ruining my life because I can't talk. So I'm gonna go take it off, but feel free, introduce yourself, tell me anything that has good happened during the week for you, and any other information you want to join in on. And I'll be listening right outside this door because that's where my sink is.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I'm Helene Foy. I am an author tuber here on YouTube. I post writing related content videos twice a week. I also host word sprints, live streams, all that fun stuff. And then I do have an Instagram account where I post writing prompts, writing aesthetics, and writing updates. And I actually just finished final edits for Idimph, which is the young adult fantasy book I was working on. It's the first in a planned trilogy. So I finished final edits for that yesterday. And basically final edits meaning it's polished enough, I feel to send out to beta readers. And I thought I was ready to send it out to round 2, which is my writer friends and stuff, but then I realized I haven't gotten enough feedback yet from round 1, which is my family members and really, really close friends. So I'm still waiting to get more feedback from that before I start sending it out even more. But that's a good thing that happened to me this week.
Chloe, that is awesome. Okay, so I have a question, and this has been something I've been wanting to ask you. How long have you been working on a dim?
Okay, that's gonna take me a while. I should do a video of that where I like track the progress.
Yeah.
I think it was my NaNoWriMo project actually last year.
Oh.
So what had happened is I'd written like 30,000 words of it before Nano, and then I finished it during NaNoWriMo. And then since then I've been kind of tweaking it, doing a few drafts, and then taking a break from it to go do other projects to kind of get that, I guess, I don't know, just get a different perspective from it, to take a few weeks of a break from it. But yeah, so it's been about a year in the making.
Oh my goodness. And that's the one where your sister made the character art.
Yes.
Okay.
I was so happy. Okay, my little sister, I love her to death. She is a saint. So literally she would have, because she's in high school, so she would have study hall, but she would usually get her schoolwork done already, so she wouldn't have anything to do in study hall. So we would literally like chat with each other through Google Docs during her study hall, and she would read whatever I had written during that day, and that was the best accountability ever, because I'm like, I have to get it done before this time, before my sister has study hall, so she has something to read. And yes, so she was like my hype woman as I was writing it, and then she's an artist, so she did character art for it, and it was the sweetest thing.
Can we trade little sisters? Because mine's like, I want to read it, and then literally like I sent her a chapter like months ago, and she's like, oh, I haven't read it yet. And I'm like,
and it's family, so you feel like, I know, it's family, and you feel like you can't give them deadlines, but also you're like,
Hey, I need this. Yeah. Well, I was just curious because I know, like, since we've met, like, you've talked about it, and I couldn't remember if this was one like you've been working on for like a really long time, or if it was one that was more recent. But I really wanted to know, because like I like to know when people start working on things, and then like the progress to see how long it like takes. So I was just curious, but thank you for answering. Oh, and then the sister that did the art, is she the sister we've met or the other one?
She's the other one. She's my littlest sister. Yeah.
The littlest. Okay.
we have yet to meet the littlest of them all.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. I was trying to keep it all straight.
I know. And Bree's back.
Woo!
And now my face is red.
At least you can move it though.
I can. More expressions.
Yay!
Actually, I'm gonna hop off real fast and get nail polish remover, because I think I'll paint my nails in the spirit of self-care and all that fun stuff. So I'll be back.
Perfect. So I was listening, which is pretty incredible that she wrote that fast.
I know.
Yeah.
Because I knew it was like YA fantasy, so I was like, oh, I'm curious as to how long it took her to write. So it's awesome.
So I love this, Sarah, because like I am literally a stickler. Now, when I did my own beta readers, I did not choose a lot of like I'm one of those people that like I don't really think my family and friends will be good at it. So I don't really choose them, but there was a few of them, and literally I gave them all deadlines. Some people gave like feedback literally a year later, and I'm like, it's not even the same book now, so but I literally like I blacklist people. So like if you don't follow the deadline, I'm not giving you a second chance.
Maybe I should give my little sister a deadline, because she's good at like her school stuff. So maybe I should just send her like a few chapters and be like, you have until this, and if I don't hear back, I'm going to disown you as my sister.
Perfect.
Don't you wish like Google Docs had a timer, like if it's unopened by this day, it just like
It just takes
stops,
it away.
like it revokes the editor.
I would love that, and I would use that only for her.
I think you can.
Can
Oh,
you?
really?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna troll her so badly if you
No, I
can.
don't know if it's through Google Docs or if you do a PDF, but I know because when I sent out beta readers to like people I didn't know, there was a time limit on something where it's like it'll just block the access once it's over.
That's so nice.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, something to think about. I don't remember if it's Google Docs or PDF. But also with Google Docs, just so you know too, like you can revoke their access. So like if you give them access, like say like your deadline is April 30th and April 30th comes around, you can just revoke everyone's access after that. So that's the other way to do it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have so much fun with that now.
Okay.
Wow, that's my face.
Gio asked, what does our main character dress like?
Hmm.
I like this. So I have two main characters, so Mercari and Irina. They both are like, I guess, kind of similar. Irina is all about comfort because she lives in the mountains, is like a loner, and she has a magic ability where she can like see through animals. So she doesn't really care about being frivolous. It's just whatever's convenient. Macaria is pretty much like she kind of has like she goes back and forth from like little girl on the prairie dresses to like breeches and tunics because she's farming.
Nice.
Brooke?
Yeah, I don't know. My character is in university, so she dresses, I don't know, she wears sweaters and skinny jeans. I don't know. She's like a nerd, so.
I was gonna say university. I feel like it's mostly like either sweatpants or pajama pants. Just
yeah.
no one cares.
And a messy bun.
Yeah, it's classic.
That's free. My main character, Brina, so she's a queen. So she's a queen of a kingdom, but they don't dress like when you think of a queen in like gowns and bows and things like that. They're a little more intense. So she does wear like pants and then like, well, obviously a top, but I can't think of what they're called.
Like a tunic?
Yes, a tunic. Yeah, Brie literally just said it, and I was like, I'm gonna forget the name of this, and I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, that's how they dress, and then she has one braid in the back. But the reason they dress like that is because they're fighters, and so everyone in the kingdom is trained to fight and with self-defense. So she also has daggers everywhere. She has her waist belt. She's got some in her boots, her high black top boots, and that's her. She does not wear a crown.
I like it.
She is a queen.
Well, Hades wears all black because Lord of the Underworld.
That was a very like Hercules Hades response.
I don't know. It's kind of more like he dresses how he thinks people perceive him. So he kind of goes through a clothing transformation through it as well.
I can't wait for you to read Deal with the Elf King.
You what?
The book the Hades Persephone retelling that I recommended you, Deal with the Elf King.
Uh-huh.
Like, I can't wait till you read it.
I gotta wait though. I gotta wait.
I know, but I want you to.
And then Persephone kind of goes from like kind of your simple, normal, like dress. Like she starts off in kind of like your basic, just like toga-y dress. And then it's kind of once she becomes Hades' wife that she starts getting kind of these more like elaborate, well put together outfits. But she is not without her sword, and I can't remember the name of the actual Greek sword at the moment, but which was the first one was from Artemis, who's her friend. I threw that in there because I feel like Artemis should be Persephone's friend. And then later on, there will be another one. So she's never without that, even in her fanciest dresses.
Oh,
I pointed the right way for once.
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute. I just said we love characterization through outfits. Then I was like, that was a really good comment. Why did no one respond back to it? Then I was like, oh, I'm on mute. So my characters for Idimp, I guess let's do my two main characters. So Jasir is the mainest of main characters, and I don't know how to, I didn't plan out like the clothing that much, but it's very like generally just very loose fitting, and they'll do, since it's a desert world, they will wear like protective headgear or whatever, and they'll wear, there's like, I made up this loose fitting like traveler's vest. It's like really long. It's called a gappa, and basically so long you can use it as like a shelter for like sandstorms or whatever, or like you can use it as a blanket, like things like that. It's just like a big square basically, but with holes for your arms, so that way it's like a multi-purpose thing.
That's a great
And
idea.
then yeah, my other character, Eshi, is a thief. So her clothes, usually she'll wear clothes that are kind of tan to match the sand so she can blend in. And she has a cloak that's tan on one side, but then she can flip it over so it's black so she can hide in shadows and stuff if she's inside houses. And yeah.
I like the quotes from Lord of the Rings that they get from the elves.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yes. I mean, if your friends are going to be like, if they are going to be honest, then that's not a bad thing. I just feel like from my experience, and this is just literally my experience, but my friends either don't follow through or they'll be like, this was great. Thank you. Thank you for that hardworking critique. I really appreciate it.
Right.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
people who are brutally honest.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
Another
Especially
Salem.
with my story. Like, I want to publish something the best that it can possibly be. If you don't like it, just tell me. Like, it's okay. You're not going to hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the purpose of like critiques and criticism is to improve yourself. So I do feel like if you don't take them, even if you don't have to agree with it, but I feel like if you don't listen, then you're not going to grow.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And I would prefer you to read this trash garbage and you tell me that it's trash garbage versus you say, oh, it was beautiful. And then I publish it and it's like, now everyone can see this trash garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, Miguel's comment is like my favorite thing in the entire world.
Oh my God.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, keep it together.
My first thought was Aladdin.
Yes.
That was where my mind went, was Aladdin.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm thinking of like Fabio on like those old like romance covers.
Miguel, that is awesome.
Like the flowing white shirt that has like a V-neck for some
Yeah,
reason.
and like his long hair blowing in the wind, falling on top of a horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, so definitely read it. I mean, I go in kicks too, but whenever you get back in fantasy, it's a must. Spoiler alert, it's in my Friday video. So
Stay tuned.
yes. So Gio was just saying that characterization through outfits, which I do, honestly though, I do think, especially depending on the world you're in and even in contemporary, like it is important to have like you don't have to have it the focus, but I do think like having outfits and stuff like that can help your characterization.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, he's blonde.
Yes. Oh, the blonde pretty boy. I love it.
Nicole, I think, are you writing science fiction? I can't remember now, but I do feel like we talked about what you were working on. But now all I think you're writing is like a 90s romance book.
I know.
Well, it says he has peasant clothing. So
Could be 90s. Have you seen that?
I mean, Aladdin was 90s, and look how that one turned out. So,
Yep. Oh my gosh. I just had like someone donated like their books to me and I was like, I'm not going to read these. So I donated them to the little library. But the one was like, the name, first of all, it was so inappropriate and did not age well, but it was Taming the Savage. And it was like a Native American person. And I'm like, wow. Like, we really didn't care in the 90s whatsoever. But then, like, you had this, like, shirtless man on the cover with long flowing hair, and it's like this woman who was like, oh.
Oh
So,
my.
yeah.
So let me get this straight. So the white woman needs to come in.
Yes. I mean, it's still a trope. Some white person has to come in and tame someone. I mean,
Yeah.
have we not learned?
We already did that. We don't need another one.
Exactly. So I'm like, I honestly thought about burning the book at first, but then I'm like, I feel like someone might enjoy this, even though it's bad.
That's after Lord of the Flies.
I only got a little bit through that one. That's on my list to reread one day.
Catcher in the Rye is also in my fireplace too.
Yeah, I thought, because as a psychology major, I thought I was gonna love it, and I could not get through that book. It was so hard.
I was a paragraph in, and I was like, I want you to die. Like, please tell me you're dead by the end of this book. I hate the main character in that so much.
Screw you, Holden Caulfield.
I absolutely hated that book.
I love the passion. I mean, honestly, like, Gio, I really do get Riverdale vibes from you. Like, I know you said Gossip Girl and Vampire Diaries, but throw some Riverdale in there. I think you're fine. His looks may be cliche, but I mean, I like it. I like when you can take something that looks like tried and true, and then you make it unique. So I'm all for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say don't read it till you're done with ACOTAR, for sure. Because I do think it's a very good comparison. If you like ACOTAR, you will love Deal with the Elf King. Hands down. So, Brooke, there you go. Add it to your list.
I need to
Let me
finish my
pull up
book.
my Goodreads here.
Brooke and her long list of books, I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just like me and my short attention span and can't read but 6 books in 12 years. I'm like, I don't know how to read 6 books in 6 days.
I literally just like, I didn't read for so long, and now I'm back into it, and I'm just like
You can't stop.
I'm just like looking at my shelves, and I'm like, oh my god, like I bought so many books last year. Is this a series, Brie?
So technically yes, but they're all standalones in the universe, which is really nice.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
But I'm so
very
excited because the next one that comes out, obviously it's a part of, like I said, part of the universe, but different characters, and that's going to be with the Fae. But then she's also mentioned like that there are vampires and mer people and like other creatures as well. So I'm hoping that they come up because I'm like, that's where my brain is. I'm like, bring me the mer people and the vampires.
Literally in the description, the first line is perfect for fans of A Court of Thorns and Roses.
They marketed that well.
They know their audience.
I'm so excited. This is great.
I also know that the author, and you might have to look at her Instagram, but occasionally she has an Etsy shop and she throws up signed copies every now and then. So like, if you are going to get it, you might as well just check to see if there's a signed copy.
I might just have to, yeah.
So is this actually? I'm looking at it right now. Is it actually like Hades Persephone, or is it like Hades Persephone elements?
Nope, it's like Hades. So like, I know that people say like ACOTAR / ACOMAF, the second book, is Hades from Persephone. I do think Deal with an Elf King is like much more Hades and Persephone, because you have like a dark lord figure who comes and absconds the maiden, and there is the spring and winter elements, and when she is in one place, she's supposed to bring the seasons with her. So it's very much like that. That was like one of my favorite aspects about the magic system.
Oh. That's in November? I was like, why isn't there any other ones? This just says it's number 1.
Yeah, brand new. So that one, and then I don't know if it's this November. I know the second book comes out sometime this year. It's like September or November.
Nice.
I'll have to add that to my long list of books that you've already recommended.
You're welcome.
And now fill more than half of my shelves.
I'm never sorry.
Don't ever be sorry. Especially about those free books. Never
But yeah, free is always good.
I almost sent you another free book today. Because it was about fairies, and I was like, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I have a new Twitch follower.
Woo.
Someone from this stream.
The second Chaos Walking book wouldn't happen to me free, would it? I'm dying over here.
I want to read that one too. That's a bigger book than I imagined it was going to be.
It reads really easy though. Like it's not like it looks scary, and then you get to the first line and you're like, we're gonna get through this fast. So it's so good. I really want to get the second one. I don't have the funds though, so I'm like, is it free anywhere?
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not necessarily free, but I do believe on Scribd. Maddie, if you want, I can send you, because I think you can get Scribd for 60 days if I send you a referral, and they're all on Scribd.
Is it like the audiobook? Because I would love to hear someone try and talk like this kid.
There is, because I saved it as an audiobook because I was interested in it. Let's see, so there's an audiobook, and that's the first one that I have on.
Can you sample it?
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not saying like right now. I just mean like in general. Can you?
Oh, it's gonna go through the whole introduction.
I just want to hear how they try and do his voice.
Candlewick and Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness.
It is a good book.
By Nick Podell. For Michelle Cass.
This is gonna take way too long.
If we had a keen vision and a feeling of all.
Okay, I mean that's his voice, so I don't know how he's gonna go about doing it.
Well, the main character talks like someone who, actually, Autumn, he talks like someone from your neck of the woods. He's got a very distinct style of speech, so I'm very curious to see how to hear someone who does not naturally have that accent to do that accent. I'm very excited.
Okay, so I did kind of lie. So I thought they had both the books and the audiobooks. They only have the audiobooks on Scribd. So if you want to listen to the audiobook, I can send you a free membership for 60 days. But if you want to read it, then I can't help you. Unless you check
it. I'll get back to you about how desperate I am.
Do you have a library card?
I don't have a library card.
Okay, go get a library card and then set up your Libby account and then see if it's on Libby for ebook.
I need a library card. I actually don't know if our library is open.
That is the book that I was going to send.
Oh,
I can't see it.
The Fairy Girl.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it is.
You can read that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now I can. Where are my glasses?
Let's cool. But yeah, it's The Fairy Girl and Other Tales by Anthea Sharp. Free on Amazon for anyone who wants to go get it. You're welcome.
Can someone tell me why the deal with the Elf King hardcover is $38 on Amazon?
What? Wow, 38?
I think it's because she's self-published. And self-publishers use, because there's so much money to print for self-published authors, I think they end up jacking. Which isn't really.
I was looking on Indigo for it, and then I went to her like links, and then it's like Indigo coming soon, and I was like, because like I don't usually order books off Amazon, but
yeah. So if I actually only got the paperback. Not that I wouldn't have supported her, but at the time I was like, it's Christmas and I can't afford to get this right now.
Gosh, like even the paperback is like $25. Like that's such an expensive paperback. Which is fair.
I was gonna say mine was only 14, but that's probably because it's the United States.
What's the likelihood it'll just show up in a used bookstore somewhere for like $5?
Maybe. Although
it's Canadian.
the ebook is much more reasonable.
Mhm.
So
No, you guys,
Yeah.
so I was looking up, one of my friends had recommended this book series to me called the Stormlord series. And so I was looking up the first book. Paperback for it on Amazon was $11. Hardcover was $77. I was like, okay, surely that's a typo or collector's edition or like a box set of all three. Because what the heck? It is not $77. And she and I were just staring at it, trying to figure out. I don't know. I don't think it was like published in America. I think it might have been like from the UK or from Australia. I'm not sure. So I don't know because it was published somewhere else and then it got moved. Like, I don't know. But I was like, okay, like 11, like the paperback's a reasonable price, but why is the hardcover $77? And it wasn't like a from a different buyer. It was like from Amazon. Like that was the Amazon price.
oh wow. The only other thing that I could think of too is if like they only did a limited run of hardbacks, sometimes that would jack up the price if there's only a small amount of available. So that could also be.
That's true.
Oh my gosh. Gio just said that he pictured his main character as KJ Appa. So yeah, Riverdale vibes. And Zara agreed.
I've never seen Riverdale.
Oh my god, it's so fun and terrible.
It's not worth it.
Two of my favorite things.
Yes. Hi, Sarah. So glad you joined us. Yes, this is definitely better. Stay with us.
Way better.
Yeah.
Hi, Alice.
Hey, Alice.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah. So what else? Has anyone read anything else fun lately? Other than our own?
Go ahead, Helene.
I was just gonna say I haven't read anything, period, so I can't really.
I'm gonna be starting Love Your Life by Sophie Kinsella. It's like a book where they go on like a writer's retreat, and I'm like super excited. It's a romance novel, but she's a writer, so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's so cute.
Have you read it?
I have not. I've heard of it though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Maddie?
I'm just still reeling from the first Chaos Walking book. Like, I just am such a state of like, I need to know what happens, and I don't have the funds to know what happens. Like, so I'm trying to read Arch Enemies now, which is the second book in Marissa Meyer's Renegade series trilogy, and I'm trying to get into it, and but my head is still like in Chaos Walking, and I'm like, I have this terrible feeling that the movie is all three books and not just the one. So I'm like,
I heard early reviews say it wasn't.
Oh,
And
it's
it is
not?
just that's what I heard. So hopefully they're true. Because a lot of people were actually like I was on, I don't know where I find those things, but I was reading a bunch of comments about it, and people were like that was their fear, and they said no, like they watched an early review and it is and like the screenplay itself is just the first book.
oh, thank God. I was so nervous about that because I was watching the preview after I finished reading the book, and I was like, there's like stuff that they're talking about that like it looks like they're going to be touching on way earlier than they do in the book. And I'm like, does that mean that this is all three in an hour and 48 minutes? Hello? So I was very, very worried about that. But hopefully it's just the first book.
Yeah, I hope so. I'm really excited. I don't know if I mean, honestly, I probably could do that as one of my read the book, watch the adaptation, and compare.
That's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm probably not like a comparison in one video, but like I am going to review the movie when it comes out.
Exciting.
So we'll have to compare notes, Brie.
Yes. I don't really do fan casts, but I like to make Pinterest boards and have like people who like kind of resemble, because honestly, no one ever fits my character description exactly how I want it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I have a question for Miguel.
Mm-hmm.
Who does the character that you described to us, who is that based off of? Because you said that you do fan casts. Who is that character based off?
Oh yeah, your Fabio character.
Our blonde Fabio.
Yes, with his chest showing.
Now I need to know what happens when you Google the Storm series.
I'm on it.
Me too.
Wait, what?
No, the Storm Lord.
Oh my god, holy
Storm Lord. Storm Lord, not the storm. Storm Lord.
Okay, yeah, because the Storm
It's
series,
from like the last Storm Lord. Y'all.
Oh my god.
The last Storm Lord, I believe is the first.
this is awesome.
by Kenneth Lee.
You're not. Oh my god! Wait, this says the paperback is $72.24 on
Oh,
Amazon.
was it the paperback?
Yeah, because your mass market paperback is only $7.
Wait,
Dang.
the Stormlords have the same like hunky dudes on it.
Yeah, they do.
Helene.
The Storm series. Oh gosh.
I don't even want to look up the Storm series and see what y'all are looking at right now. That is not
That
what I
series?
said.
Oh my god! Hold on.
Low key though, it has great ratings.
I can't look.
Like I'm not opposed.
What in the world?
This isn't nearly as nice as it was right here.
I think you can click on those.
Can
No.
you zoom in? Can you zoom
I don't know. Okay, so we got the Mighty Storm.
Oh wow.
Lee, that's what you're into?
Yes, exactly. Oh wow. Okay.
Fabio.
Yes,
Oh my god, this
exactly.
reminds me of like Sons of Anarchy. Oh my gosh.
Of course they would have a Bridgerton ad around the
And her name is True. Oh wow. We are really
No.
going there.
What?
True always reminds me of True Calling though. Am I too old? Does no one remember that show?
Sorry.
It was only like on for one season, so I mean I don't really feel too bad, but I loved it.
We're never gonna put that past you.
I
Holly.
know.
Oh my god. So Gio, are you writing like a contemporary or paranormal, or are you writing something a little bit saucier?
Saucier. I don't want to know, Gio, so you need to privately message Bree on that one.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if Yaza or Miguel's comments got missed somewhere, but I only have this one where it says my other main character is his co-star from a historical show. Just tell me what they look like.
I know, that's what we want to know. Fabio, man, Fabio.
Wow, so really, they have book series is doing well. How many reviews are there? I mean, that could be
Like 71,000.
I was about to say, as long as there are women, there will be good reviews.
yeah. This
Yeah,
is true.
100%.
That's true.
It was Supernatural. Okay, so Supernatural sexy times. But it's so funny that like you guys were like, "Oh my god, that's true." I wrote an erotica about a succubus, and I never went anywhere with it because I really didn't know what I wanted to do, and I'm not ashamed of it. It was a good story. But I was thinking about like initially doing like a pet before. This is like 2 years ago probably. But I was like, I hear that if you pump out some good like novellas of erotica, then you can do pretty well on Amazon. Like even get like $50 a month back. So I was like plotting this, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna write 3 succubus stories, and then we'll move on. But they're all gonna be in the same world, so they might make cameos. Like I have the whole thing plotted out.
Oh my gosh. I could never do erotica. I would have loved to, and it would not do well because I don't know.
Y'all, I tried to write a kissing scene like when I was doing a live stream, and literally my facial expressions were like,
I know.
and I had to sit and just laugh for like 5 minutes, like, this is so awkward. Because I don't write that. I write like gory battle stuff. And so I was like, oh, okay.
This feels so unnatural.
I am totally with Helene though, because this is the first time I've ever written something that's kind of more like relationship focused. And so it's like there's kissing scenes and implied adult scenes. And so I'm sitting there like writing this and I'm like, this is so weird. Like someone's head should be off by now. Like what? Like there should be like blood gushing everywhere. Whoa, what is going on?
And then we have Brooke up there that's like this cute little contemporary author. And she's like, oh God, you guys are crazy.
Teach me your ways of being cute, Brooke, because all I know is how to kill people, apparently. In the context of writing, Derek.
Oh my God. Like my problem right now is that I don't know if I'm gonna market this as YA or adult. So or like NA or what. So I don't know like how much to include. I'm like, oh, is this like not YA enough? Is this like, yeah. So
my best suggestion is to write the story you want to write, because it's easier to just write it out, and then like later if you're like, okay, actually this is a YA, then you can scale it back then. But if you don't write it first, then you're gonna be stuck.
Yeah, and I mean like I'm at the point where I'm editing, so I'm like, it's basically just like, do I need to add more or do I leave it like it is? Which like I'm fine with it either way, but I'm just like, it's so hard because it's like a college romance. So it's just like, who is this marketed to? Because there isn't a category for it. It's not a thing, but I don't want to self-publish it. And I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, so.
Yeah. I mean, I still think, they're technically, at least romance, NA is a little bit there. Like kind of with the young adults. So I mean,
it's like upper YA, right? It's like, I would love to read more college romance that's not like the After series.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna try and avoid that.
Please. I will read it if it's not like the After series by Anna Talk. I will read it any day.
And yes, Zara, if I was gonna do it, I was definitely doing a pen name because I did not want that attached to my fantasy stuff. So, and I picked out a pen name. I literally was like ready to go, but then I like just got bored. I don't know. Not that I got bored, but like I wasn't invested in writing at the time. Like I feel like this year or last year even like would have been the better time to start picking that back up again because I was so like in the creative mindset. And thank you, Sarah, for agreeing. Urban fantasy. I still like urban fantasy. I just don't like the 2000s campy tropes that were so overdone, like Twilight, like all of that stuff. But like sometimes a good urban fantasy is a good urban fantasy.
Yeah.
So I think you talked about this, Zara, in your novel ideas, but you hinted at it. I don't think you said it, but I'm pretty sure that was when you were like, I have some other things in the wings, and I'm like, it's gonna be erotica.
And I remember, I missed the first part of what you said, Brie, but I know when Zara just did the video for all her novels tag, that was like one of the very last ones that she talked about. Is that what you said? Because okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
was
good.
like there, but then I wasn't. Well, I wasn't, then I was technically.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I do bad. I don't know. I mean, I was very proud. The last thing I wrote in The Mermaid was like kind of a hot and heavy scene. And I was like, oh yeah, like this is great stuff. So, so I don't know. I'll have to share it with you guys and you can tell me.
I'm so nervous to for my mother to read my book. I'm like, there's nothing like explicit in it, but it is implied and heavily implied that that's what happens. And I'm like, my mom is like a good little Catholic woman. If she saw the things that I'm writing, she's going to disown me. And it's just like, oh Lord.
Yeah, that's so funny. My mom, I dropped my mom off the ACOTAR series. She read it in 3 days, and I was like, all right, you care about anything.
Those I haven't read them, but I've heard about them, and like just books like that would give my mother a heart attack. Like she would like just keel over if she read those books. Like as soon as she hit like a kissing scene, it'd be like, no, and just throw the book.
Oh my God, your poor mother.
My poor mother, my poor me.
No, your poor mother. Listen, at least you don't have a dad on TikTok, okay? Do I have to remind you of this?
I still want to see those.
There's, oh my God, he posted more, and I'm like, oh God, please stop gyrating. Alice said, same problem as Brooke. It's a prequel to a YA, but the themes are a bit more adult. Oh, I feel like that's even harder if you're trying to write a prequel, because I feel like you would have to publish them separately. Yes. Upper YA. There you go. Yes, Cora Carmick. That's actually who I reference a lot. And I think I referred everyone to read the Stormheart series, which is Roar, Rage, and Rain by the same author. So she's really great at romances, especially romances and fantasy. Fantasy project might be NA. I won't ever let my mom read anything like right. I literally dropped off. I printed off a copy of my book to my mother, and do you think she read it? No. Did she read every other book I dropped off? Yes. What a bitch.
Your mom doesn't watch your YouTube videos.
I don't care. She's called me a bitch plenty of times, so.
My mom would put soap in my mouth.
I don't call her it to her face. I mean, she would probably, like, my parents all the time would be like, you could just curse. And I'm like, you told me I can't curse in front of you. You threatened me as a child. I can't curse in front of you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, see, we learned all of our language from my father. And so we would run around saying curse words. And my mom's like, you all are in trouble. Here's soap in your mouth. Where did you learn such language? And we're like, where do you think? From the man who yells at his computer every weekend.
Oh my God, I love it. Also, Zara, that is a brilliant thing to put in the start of your book.
I love it. I'm gonna just put it on the dedication page.
If your mom read the ACOTAR series just fine, I want to know what does get to her. I don't know. I mean, I will say, just as, like, I guess a disclaimer, like, my mom, like, she had me pretty young, so she's still relatively young. Like, my mom's not even 50 yet. So,
Oh, wow.
and I'm 29. So, like, so we're not too far in age, essentially. So, I don't know. But my family is wild. I would be embarrassed for you guys to meet them, so. So just keep it at that and just know that. And that's probably why nothing gets to her. Like, they are like raging parties. Like, they are what these books were written after.
These are all just breezy memoirs.
Zara, I love her. My mom. I do love my mom, but I mean, she can be. I'm not going to take that back. She knows it. She's psycho sometimes. But no, she doesn't know. She doesn't care about my YouTube channel. She, like, I think I told her once, and she, like, and then, like, went to do whatever she wanted, and I was like, thanks.
I mean, you have that kind of relationship with your mother, so
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's too shocking. I think it's more shocking for those of us who don't, and we're like,
I know, which apparently I'm sorry, I'm like, I am like the rebel child in our group right now, because, like, everyone else is like, my poor mother, and I'm like, my mom's so fine.
oh my goodness.
Also, you talking about my MC is making you want to have a good, yeah, do it,
Yes.
do it, Cameo.
Do it, Fabio.
I'm here for Fabio.
We're all here for Fabio.
Yes.
Yes, I'm gonna have to, when I pick it up, I'm gonna, like, screenshot it and be like, we talked about this. No one even dies, but the prequel one contains mentions of sex. This reminds me of like those TikToks where they like say the word wrong to be like PG. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Hi, Daisy.
Daisy.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I'm assuming that's Switzerland. We're missing a W, but thank you for joining. And gosh, that's so late. But if you're working a night shift, then it's probably not really that late for you, technically.
Yeah.
Although I did have to chuckle because I'm sure Daisy meant Switzerland, but I'm like, I want to be Switzerland right now, like sit down. Like that's all I thought of. I'm sorry, it was super dumb, but I felt like sharing it with the class.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's like such a dad moment.
I know, right?
I love it. Oh my god, that is so sweet that she watches your channel. Literally, I don't think any of my family does.
My family doesn't even ask me about it.
No, same.
I will tell them about y'all. I'll talk about like all my Wonder Writer friends, and then they're like, "Oh, that's nice."
Mm-hmm.
But
No.
they don't watch my videos. They don't know. They don't ask me anything about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
My dad watches mine.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Every time I talk to him, he's like, "Have you posted a new video lately?"
that is so sweet.
That
So
is.
my parents don't give two what I'm doing. Like when the music video came out, my dad was like, "Yeah, so we watched it." And I was like, "Okay." Yeah,
I don't even know if my family knows I'm in a music video. Now that you mention it, like I get like we were just so different. Like we just do our own thing. Now I will say, now that they're not supportive of me, like they would definitely be. And like every now and then, like my writing, they'll ask about like how that's going on. But like my family really isn't technologically savvy, so like my mom doesn't even understand Facebook half the time. And she's had it for like 5 years, so I don't know. Oh my goodness.
So
go ahead.
I am probably going to have to hop off. I have somewhere that I need to be, and I need to say hi and touch base with the family before I go do that. But this was so much fun. I'm so glad I got to come on and see you guys. This was perfect.
Yeah, and I will say, we are going to be ending overall pretty soon. I didn't want to go past 9. I was thinking we'd end at 8:30, so I apologize. We're a little bit over, but Helene, thank you so much for joining. Do you want to do a quick outro?
Yeah, I'm Helene Foy. I am an author tuber here on YouTube. I post writing related content videos twice a week. I also host word sprints, live streams, all that fun stuff. And then I also have an Instagram. I almost said Instagram channel. I also have an Instagram account where I post writing prompts, aesthetics, and writing updates. And yeah.
Go follow and give all the love.
Thank you guys. I'll see ya.
Bye, Helene.
Okay. So we have a couple other comments and we can finish up. Alexander, I think he said, okay, yes, he said he's from Germany. Welcome, thank you, and asked what our zodiac signs are. And we just had a conversation about this. Was it on Autumn's channel the other day?
I think we did.
I was gonna say, and I think also on Laura's channel we talked about this too. I'm pretty sure.
But we were calling them the sun and the moon, right?
Yeah. So my normal sign is Sagittarius.
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, say that a little bit louder.
I'm a Scorpio.
Woo!
I'm like 95% sure I'm a Leo, but I honestly haven't looked since like I was 12. So I have no idea.
I feel like I know your birthday, Maddie. I feel like we've had this conversation. It's in July, right?
It's close to July. It's in August. It's in the first week of August.
You're a Leo. I have it pulled up because I wanted to make sure I was right.
Oh, are you? I thought. Wait, was Cancer in the beginning then? Because I know Cancer's in July.
Cancer is June 22nd to July 23rd.
Okay, so it's okay.
It's right.
So when is Leo from technically?
July 24th to August 23rd.
Oh yeah, I'm covered.
Okay.
Nationwide is on your side.
Our little lion.
Yeah,
Meow.
I love it.
Gosh. My mom will only watch the videos I send her. My sister had never seen Your sister gave me that impression. I'm not even gonna lie, Sarah. If it's the same sister in your video.
I didn't know Sarah had a sister.
I didn't. I knew she had a brother, but I didn't
Yeah.
know that she had a sister.
I didn't either. But I do think we've talked about her brother before. That's why I was like, oh, hey, there's another sibling.
That was the cutest video ever.
was
It made my
adorable.
heart so happy.
I really want to do it with my siblings, but my siblings are also assholes, so who knows if they would do it.
Bree, do you love your family?
I love them, absolutely. I just calling it
I
what it is.
haven't seen my siblings since like last Christmas, like 2019.
Is it because of like everything, or is it do they live far away, or both?
Like yeah, yes and yes. Like normally I'd see them like on holidays, like I'd see them on Easter and Thanksgiving, but like we didn't get together for anything this year. And then Christmas we were in lockdown, we couldn't get together. So yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is. I love when authors have like really funny dedication pages.
Me
So
too.
I'm all for that life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not alone, Miguel.
Yeah.
I don't either.
Mine don't care.
Oh, they skipped. Where did they go? No. That was to your dad watching.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Thank you all for the chat. Yes, thank you guys for coming. We'll be wrapping up. I have a couple more comments. They just keep popping up.
Oh, you're fine.
Thank you so much, Sarah. I'm so glad you were able to pop in. Yes, okay, so it was. I couldn't remember because I had so many streams this week. It feels like the longest week of my life, and I'm like, it's only Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let's see. Also, if you haven't seen my comment about the fan cast for the MCs and so want to know, they are Jordan Resno and. Okay, I'm gonna have to look those up because I don't know if it was like marked spam or something on my end, but I never saw it come up, so I don't know what happened to the comments.
Yeah, I never saw it either, and I also didn't see it like on like the actual stream.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I pulled it up, and I was like, that's weird.
Maybe it was a glitch, but thank you again for telling us, and I'm definitely gonna have to look them up just to get their faces. And yeah, Zara was so apparently Sarah just kept her sister a secret from everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the other. Yeah, that was because we knew about the brother and then didn't realize they were a twin either.
Well, and then when she had her sister on the stream, I forgot that her twin was her brother, and I was like, oh my god, it's going to be a second Sarah, because I was like, her twin sister. And then I watched the video and was like, oh my god, it was a twin brother.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yes. Okay, so I think I finally caught up. Yes, Gio, definitely do that video. That'll be fun. I'm trying to think. I don't remember what I was going to say. But anyway, this is the end of the stream. So honestly, this was really, really fun. I really love hanging out with people, and especially you guys and everyone in the chat. Like, I just like chatting and getting to know people better and just having a good time. And I definitely needed this. So
For sure.
thank you guys so much for joining me. Do we want to do an outro? Take it away, Brooke.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm Brooke. I have an YouTube channel. I make videos. I write books. So, yeah.
Nice. Hey, I'm Autumn Ashley. I'm also an author tuber here on YouTube. I make content videos about writing and books sometimes, and I do live streams as well. And I'm currently working on a YA fantasy novel.
Nice going. Okay. Hello, I'm Madeline Monahan. I normally just go by Maddie because it's easier to say. I am also an author tuber here on the Tubes of You. I post book, writing, and movie-related content, and I'm trying to get in the better habit of doing that twice a week. My next video is coming out on Saturday, so that'll be fun. I also post pictures of my cats and quotes from my Hades Persephone novel on my Instagram, so go check me out there as well.
And once again, I'm Ruben Omo. You are on my channel. Please subscribe if you're not already. I post videos twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. Yesterday, I posted a video of my least favorite books, and it is a marathon of 45 minutes, so you should definitely go watch and have a good time. And this coming Friday, I will be posting my favorite books of 2020, which I was very excited about. I think that's still a half hour. I tried to get it down, but we tried. So I have a lot of fun things planned for 2021 as far as live streams and videos go. I have a lot of writing experiments. I want to do live writing and stuff like that. So you should definitely stick around. And hopefully I'll also have more like chatty self-care, wine time stuff. So yeah, that's it. But thank you guys so much for joining. And thank you to my wonderful co-host. I really had a fun time. So I will catch you guys in the next